Often with design, less is more. This Defender 90 is a great example of that. Clean, classic look on the exterior is the perfect canvas for what the team created on the inside. Let's have a look. The restraint from a design perspective on this one was intentional. We really didn't want to make this something that it wasn't. So you're not going to see snorkels, roof racks, big lift kits, any sort of unintentional things. We wanted it clean and classic. We paint matched every detail. We added the wood accent on the sidestep. That's a full solid piece of epay, and we chose epay for durability. This truck's going to get a lot of exposure to the sun. We wanted something that's going to hold up. That's not a veneer. That's a solid piece, hardwood, which we milled out to fit over the side step there. But again, clean and classic exterior. It's going to highlight what's going on in the interior, but we really didn't want to distract from the beautiful design. Now, before we get in the interior of this vehicle, we're of course going to talk about the drivetrain. Under the hood, a 6.2 liter GM LS3 engine. Drivability and serviceability, we talk about it often. That engine, that power plant checks all those boxes. So easy to maintain in a modern context. This particular one's going to be paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, which is a tremendous amount of fun from a driver's perspective. Not often, more often we're going to do automatic transmissions. There's less and less of us that are out there driving manuals, but when we have the opportunity or a client that's interested, we love it. So this one's going to have a little bit more of a sporty feel with that manual transmission. You're going to see us creating a lot of topless or soft top configuration, especially as you look at the 1960s Series 2A and Series 3s that we've created. Aesthetically, there's nothing quite like a Defender 90. Just an outstanding look. We have the panoramic windows, some subtle touches on the exterior with the Himalaya badges and some of the little details that we did as you walk around the vehicle. As we walk into the interior of this vehicle, you're going to have a stark contrast from the exterior. A nice warm, comfortable interior on the inside was finished in this beautiful tan leather that the client chose, grounded in the German square weave carpet throughout the cabin, and then you'll see that finished with wood accents throughout the interior. In this particular case, you'll see the use of walnut throughout the cabin, a nice soft low gloss finish on it, but all very durable materials. Just creating a really beautiful experience on the inside. Our team's come up with our signature stitch pattern here. You'll notice on the top of the center console and embedded within the seats, just giving a nice elevated experience from the classic Defender 90. When we're designing these vehicles, we often talk about elevating everything you touch. Now, this vehicle is a great example of that. And starting with the door cards, you're going to see all the little details, the grab handles finished in billet aluminum. Carried that throughout the dash, and all the different levers and shift knobs are custom. This beautiful steering wheel that the client chose. Again, as we upgrade all of those things, it truly elevates the experience of owning the vehicle. And this interior cabin is a phenomenal example of that. So we often integrate technology into our vehicles. So technology, we talk about it a lot. Now you have to think about technology very different in each of the different body styles. The 1960s Series 2s and 3s, you can integrate technology, but you really have to do it, in our opinion, in a very discreet way. When you think about a Defender, you can do it more on the surface in certain categories. You'll see that with the Pioneer radio embedded into the dashboard on this one. Functionality with the buttons and switches on the top of the dash for the various interior amenities, including the power windows and locks. Some of that can be done in a more natural way. Under the dash, you'll see the air conditioning unit. Throughout the cabin, we've hidden subtle speakers with the custom audio package. And then the client chose these really beautiful Dakota digital gauges, and we paint matched the exterior bezel of that, brought some of the exterior color into the cabin, which is a very nice design touch. This build's a great example of how true luxury isn't about excess, it's about intention. Every surface you touch, every material you see, every control you interact with was thoughtfully selected. Nothing feels random, nothing feels overdone. It's clean, it's cohesive, it's built to be lived in. This Defender 90 is a great example. When it comes to design, it's not always about more. This classic exterior pairs beautifully with the elevated interior. That all combined with the modern drivetrain for drivability and serviceability. This might look like a Defender 90, but make no mistake, this is a Himalaya.